Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for March 26th, 2026. The character Death Island and the modifiers are sealed deck. Craft a deck from 30 random cards. Control chaos, start with Frozen Eye. At the start of your turn, add 10 random cards with one of your draw pile, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. I see Goldbear here with 1255, Melantendo with 1203, so yeah, looks doable. Let's see what type of sealed deck I can come up with here. With binary, Highlander might be a little easier than collector bonuses, especially because I don't see a lot of good duplicates. Yeah, I might commit to Highlander then. Do I see any synergies? I do see some shifts, but I guess going for Highlander might make it difficult to play. I'd see a Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, and accuracy. Yeah, I'm not sure if that will be enough. I am not seeing any other synergies. There's a blur. Can I do some defensive things here? Not really. This card, I only have the dagger throw. I guess one prepared I can take. That's pretty much it too. Alright, I think I will definitely take the dagger throw, sneaky strike, backstab, and actually let's do calculate, gamble, and prepared. So that's 5 cards already. Do I have enough poison? No, just the 2 deadly poisons, of which I can only take 1. Maybe I should just take shivs as well. Actually, does poisons have 2. Let's take Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, and accuracy. And let me also grab a defensive card like backflip and blur. Okay, yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, I'm basically trying to pivot into all directions except for poison. Poison's always difficult in a daily because it takes a long time to be effective and usually miss a bunch of perfects before it happens. So 2 lead path on the left and the right. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. Interesting. So if I go on the left, in addition to the question mark rooms and leads, I have a rest set in the shop. If I go on the right, I'll get an early shop. And then a late shop too. No, I think I'll go on the left because I don't want that early shop. And hopefully this way I will still get a shop later on and we'll have some gold to spend. Alright, let's start off with backstab, then dagger throw, and then I can just play the sneaky strike here, right? Beautiful. Alright, easy start. Predator, flechettes. I think I'll take the Predator first. I don't think I need the flechettes yet. Okay, early curse. A little risky. I do have some discard synergies. Hopefully I'll get more. Alright, here let's do prepared. I probably don't need this. Then just do predator, backstab, and dagger throw. I should have done the dagger throw first because then I could have played the sneaky strike too. Alright, here let's do riddle withholds and then skewer is enough, right? Beautiful. Come. Alright, heel hook, another predator. I will go for Highlander, so let's take the heel hook here. And then spike and acid slime. I can get rid of. Hang on, let me do backflip first. No, I can't do... Actually, wait. Let's do backstab, then calculate gamble, hoping I get the sneaky strike. I did. Beautiful. And then I could do another calculate gamble to gain energy. Here, let's do predator, calculate gamble. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright, I was really hoping to be able to have enough damage to get rid of one of these. Unfortunately, I'm taking 10 damage here myself, which is fine. I do have the Hexaghost at the end. If I go on the left, I will have a regular fight before the boss. But ideally, I would lose a little bit of HP before then. Alright, Endless Agonies are enough here. Good. Got an attack potion, set up escape plan. I did not have an escape plan, right? Yeah, let's take a escape plan. That's not too bad. Setup, probably not that useful. Here I lose some HP for gold. That's fine. And here I got my first elite, Lagavulin. Let's plan ahead real quick. I guess I wouldn't mind getting to the Wraith form here, right? So, yeah, let's do... I don't think I can get to it this turn, though, can I? Yeah, no, I don't think I'll do that. So, instead, let's just do Calculate Gamble. Should I do Predator? No, I won't get to the Wraith form if I do. Unless I do the Prepared and then Escape Plan. Oh, no, but then I won't have any block. How do I do this? I think I'll wait. Yeah, let's do Accuracy. Let's do Prepared. And then let's do Backflip. And, Escape Plan and Concentrate. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this turn I have the Wraith form, but... Oh man, next turn I have bullet time. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to replay Wraith form here, especially if I don't wake it. Let's do footwork instead. Backflip gives me leg sweep. No, I think I'll just do a leg sweep here. Okay. Maybe I should have tried to use the Wraith form there better, because I'm not able to use it here. Yeah, might as well start with bullet time, leg sweep. I guess leg sweep and blur together is pretty good. That allows me to be fully defended next turn. Okay. Alright, 13. There's an Eviscerate, that's not that useful. There's another Blur that might be useful. Let's do Backflip, then Blur. Yeah, that's really good, because that way I should be... wait. Yeah, the enemy's weakened, so I should be fully defended next turn as well. Let's do an Infinite Blades, because I have Accuracy active. Okay. So fully defended here. I think I can do Shiv, Poison Stab, and then Finisher 1, Finisher 2. Okay, not bad. Can I deal 52 damage in 2 turns? That might be a challenge. Next turn, I don't have anything amazing coming up. If I do Doppelganger, I might have a pretty good skewer next turn. That's not a bad idea. Let's do Shiv and then Doppelganger here. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have extra strength next turn, so that might be a problem. Skewer is 36. That's not quite enough. I do have Massive Stab. Now 36 is enough. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Perfect. This one. We got Toxic Egg whenever you add a skill into deck upgraded. Caltrops Reflex. I am hoping to get more discard synergy, so let's take the Reflex. Mostly because I don't like the Caltrops either. Gouge and Trample by Horned Beast. That's the Grumman Knob, right? Oh, I misclicked that. I definitely wanted to keep going. That was a mistake. I hope it doesn't reset the RNG here, because I would like to get this event. Yes, I got the same thing, yeah. Definitely going to fight the Grumman Knob. I don't think it should be too difficult here. Alright, let's do Predator, Backstab, then Blade Dance to play these Shivs. Okay. And then 14, let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of this. Then do a Free Escape Plan. Then do Calculate Gamble to gain energy. Okay. And then I could do Wraith Form to avoid taking any damage. Actually, wait, Corpse Explosion, Catalyst is very close to it, not quite enough. Yeah, fine, let's just do Wraith Form then. Okay. I'll lose 1 HP that way. And this one doesn't count against my Perfect, so it's fine. I can do Poison Stab. I should have done the Terror first, of course. Okay. And then here I just need to deal any damage. Beautiful. Alright, got Horn Cleat that disturb you second turn, gain 14 block, very helpful. Backstab. I already have one, right? I did not. Let me sort it just so I can check. I did not pick up a Footwork. So yeah, let's do a Footwork here. Okay. Here I got the Fungi Beasts. Let's start with Predator Backstab. I should have seen if I gotten any discard. I did not. That's fine. Let's do Accuracy. Could have done the Blur as well because I'm vulnerable this turn. Although, I guess I have the Horn Cleat, right? Let's do Dagger Throw. Get rid of the Reflex. Okay. And then do Escape Plan. See what the distraction gives me. That's a Bullet Time, which I don't think I'll need. Oh, that was a misclick. I meant to play the Calculate Gamble. I don't think it's a problem, though. I can do Endless Agonies, Concentrate, and then Riddle with Holes. Beautiful. Alright, got a Snicko Potion, Slice, Poison Stab. I am not sure if I need any of these. I guess Slice is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Okay. And then here I got Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack into deck upgraded. Alright. Here, Pair is interesting. I do have a lot of gold. I think I will take the Pair and pick up Racer Measure by 10. Now, Prismatic Shard is interesting because I am trying to go for Highlander, so this will increase my card pool. Catalyst. I don't have enough poison for Catalyst to be really helpful. I don't have any poison, actually. Unless I also take the Deadly Poison, which I'm not sure of yet. Flechettes, that's interesting, too, if I take the Deadly Poison. Alright, fine. Let's do Flechette's Deadly Poison Catalyst. And I can still afford the Prismatic Shard. Let's do it. Combat reward scenes cannot contain colorless cards and cards for other colors. Okay. Definitely a risk, but I think it's a risk worth taking. Alright, Grumman Knob here. I do start with the Calculate Gamble. That's really good. Yeah, let's do Calculate Gamble. That also allows me to play the Sneaky Strike. Flechettes is 30. That's a lot. Let's do Flechettes first, then Sneaky Strike. Okay, Escape Plan. I think I'll do Deadly Poison Catalyst. That's 21 poison. Yep, and that should be enough for next turn, right? Okay, beautiful. Perfect. This one too. Got Strike. Dummy cards contain Strike. Deal 3 additional damage. Dark Embrace Crescendo. Man, Crescendo is retained. It might be real helpful, although I don't have a way to exit Wrath, of course. Should I grab my first curse here? I think I will, yeah. Sorry, not first. This is my second curse, so maybe Curses and Highlander would be possible. Let's upgrade Footwork or Predator. Lots of good upgrade choices. Let's start with the Footwork. Okay. Hope these are not the... Okay, yeah, these guys should be easy. So, unfortunately, all of them are buffing, so I can't delay to try to get Overkill combo. But yeah, I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I'm down to 13 HP. Is that right? Yeah, 13 HP, so I'll be right back. Alright, I said 13, I meant 23, but I'm down to 18, which is fine. Flurry of Blows, Worship. I don't think I need any of these. Worship is interesting if I could get it back, but no, without an ability to get it back, I don't think it's very useful. And then last upgrade, Backstab maybe? I don't know. Accuracy is fine too. The problem is I don't have that many Shivs. Yeah, I can't think of anything better. Let's grab the Blur upgrade. It is a card I would like to play as much as I can. Also have a Snicko Potion, which should help me. Actually, never mind. I have the Horn Cleat. That definitely helps me. Okay. Alright, so Backflip would give me Predator. Not a bad idea. Let's do Backflip, then Predator. Now, I will take a little bit of damage from the Regret, but I think that's fine. I hope that's fine. Alright, so here I'm fully defended, which is great. I don't think I can do Crescendo yet, at least. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. Then, Do Sneaky Strikes, Escape Plan. Blur is nice for next turn. Let's do Blur and then Deadly Poison. How about that? Come. That way I'm fully defended here. Don't have to worry about that. I can do Catalyst, although ideally I would have more poison, but that's fine. Let's do Slice, Catalyst. Might as well do Phantasm Killer. I have the energy. Come. And incoming, I will need a little bit more block. I do have a Calculate Gamble, but I need to draw it. I don't think I can. Well, I guess I could use the Snicko Potion. If I enter Wrath, can I kill here? Because this would be 28 times 256 plus another 24. That's 60, 80. Plus another 40. That's 120. Not quite enough, right? All right, let me see what the Snicko Potion sets to 0. Okay, I did get a Deflect, that's good, and then the Cloak and Dagger is not expensive. Now, unfortunately, my Crescendo did get very expensive, but I think that's fine. Let's do Bane here, Shiv, and then might as well do a Slice. Okay. Yeah, I need that potion to be able to draw a defensive card there. Another 6 here, and uh-oh, I have a problem here. So if I do Malaise, that will only bring it down to 2. If I do Afterimage to Malaise, it will bring it down to 4 with weakness 3, so that's still not quite enough. I might have to drink the attack potion. I think that's the only way to do it. Oh no, it's not the attack potion either. I miscalculated. Let me reload, see if there's anything I can do. Let's use that as the one reload I have in my day. What can I do differently here? The problem is the next few turns, maybe the right approach is to drink the attack push and try to be aggressive with the Crescendo. That's the only thing I can think of. So I think I did Backflip Predator. That I think was still right. And then Backstab. Okay. And this turn I had the Blur. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Okay. Then, wait, I thought I had Blur. Did I draw it with the Escape Plan? Yes, I did. Okay. And then Deadly Poison, so I can apply, or play the Catalyst. Okay. Right here. Do I even need the footwork? I did play the... Actually, I could play everything here, right? Yeah, let's do Slice, Catalyst, and Phantasm Killer. Okay. So I'm going to try to enter Wrath and try to deal a lot of damage. Let's give it that try. Let's do Crescendo, drink the attack push, and that... I feel like this is still the same thing as before, right? This would be 30. This would be... I would need to play 3 attacks, which I think I can do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 even with the all attacks. So Finisher might be better. So, and I have double damage, right? So let's do Slice, Bane, Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, then Finisher, and then all attack. Yeah. I just needed to trust the Crescendo. Alright, got a colorless potion, Master Strategy, Bullet Time. I am going for Pauper, right? I don't have any rare cards, so there's no reason. Master Strategy would have been nice, but I think I can skip this. And then definitely going to take the Curse Keegan energy at the start of return. One of you open an ambush just to obtain a curse. Now, a little risky. I already have 2 curses. This might give me duplicates, but I'm hoping for unique curses. Alright, 1, 2. Okay, they're all hit this elite, and up until this point, or after this point, it's all the same. 3 question marks, 1 elite. Getting here on the left gives me 3 question marks, 1 elite. Middle gives me the same 3 question marks, but an extra rest side, which I'll probably skip. And then right side gives me just 2 question marks. So yeah, let's go left here. Alright, Shelled Parasite. I don't think I'll do Crescendo here. Flechettes is not a bad way to start. Let's do Backstab, Slice, then Flechettes. Okay. Escape Plan gives me a Blade Dance, but I probably should try to defend a little here with a Blur and then do Blade Dance. At least I got rid of most of the half of the plate armor. That's nice. Okay. Right here I'm fully defended. I think I'll just do Deadly Poison Catalyst. That seems the easiest thing to do. I should have probably played the Sneaky Strike first too, and that's actually enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, evaluate signature move. I am a little too worried I have too many attacks for signature move to be really valuable, so I think I'll take the evaluate instead. Okay. Alright, risky to take the bites, especially because I did buy the pair. Oh wait, never mind, I'm going for Highlander, so I can't take the bites. Okay. Right here I got the Looter and the Mugger. I don't have any discard in turn 1, that's unfortunate. Let's do Predator, Slice, Backstab. Then yeah, I can play everything other than... Wait, is this enough? It is enough to get rid of one of them, good. Okay. This turn I have 14 block, which is helpful. Let's get rid of the Reflex, okay. And then I'll do Deadly Poison. I should have done the Flechettes first. Yeah, that would dealt way more damage. Let's do Calculate Gamble. And then, actually, I just realized if I entered Wrath, that would have been enough too, but this is enough as well. Awesome. Alright, got a Fear Potion. Cut Through Fate is pretty good. I don't think I need Double Lightning. Okay. Alright, another unique Curse Pain. We also got Warp Tongues at the start of your turn. Upgrade a random card in your hand for rest of combat. Okay. That guarantees me being able to get curses. All I need is Highlander now. Alright, here let's do backstab, deadly poison, blur, and should I do evaluate? Yeah, fine, that way I'm fully defended. I should have done the footwork first. Okay. Doesn't matter because next turn I'm fully defended anyway. Right, here let's do accuracy, prepared, get rid of the reflex, okay. And then, kind of want to do calculate gamble to avoid dealing with the pain. Sheds is unfortunately very useless. Let's do sneaky strike, dagger throw. I mean, I could do crescendo if I really wanted to. It's risky, but let's risk it. Promise I cannot exit wrath, right? So I'm fully defended this turn, but if this bird decides to attack me, yeah, they're both attacking me, which is a problem. I can do dagger spray, then cut through fate to get one bird to the ground, and then actually I have enough energy to play the predator here. Beautiful. And then I can just deal 5 damage, which I should be able to do with any attack card. Beautiful. Alright. I know it's been proving to be really helpful so far. Charge battery, noxious fumes. I don't think I need noxious fumes. Let's take the charge battery. Yeah, I got these slavers. This one might be a challenge. I do start with the crescendo again. That will make the predator 40 damage. What is coming up next? There's a footwork and then a backflip, but I can't get to the backflip. I do have still the Snecko Eye potion. I think I might use it here. Let's do crescendo. Then backstab. Then blade dance. Play these shifts. That's 24. Not quite enough. This is still 40. Alright, let's do one shift. Then predator is enough for this guy. Then do 2 more shifts here. Then hope that the Snecko Eye potion makes the predator cheaper. It does not. Well, it doesn't make it more expensive, so that's good. I have a discard. You have with the calculate gamble, but that's not that useful. Alright, let's do cut through fate, get rid of this guy. Okay. Slice is fine. Predator gets rid of this guy, but then I still have to deal with the Taskmaster. Let's do backflip for free. There's no way to defend, right? Actually, 15. Yeah, if I do evaluate and predator, that is enough. I just have to deal with the Taskmaster next turn. Okay. And then next turn I have 14 blocks, so that should allow me to be fully defended again. Okay. Yeah, once again, crescendo being super useful. Let's apply the poison here, then do cloak and dagger to play 2 shivs, escape plan, and a charge battery. Okay. Not sure why I played the charge battery. That was probably not necessary. And then the poison is enough to kill here. Okay, this worked out great. Alright, we got Bottle of Fame. Before I take that, let's first grab the duplication potion. Probably Pummel Strike with the energy I have. Extra card draw is nice. And then Bottle of Fame on pickup, choose an attack. That should come with this card in your hand. I think that should be card draw. Either the Pummel Strike or the Cut Through Fate. I think Pummel Strike is better for 2 extra card drawn. And then going right for the next elite, right? Right, here I got the Snecko. Let's do Backstab, Pummel Strike. I have Discard. Okay. And then Sneaky Strike. I think I can do Accuracy, Escape Plan. Blade Dance, too bad I got the Catalyst without any poison. That was a good amount of damage for turn 1, though. 15, almost fully defended here. Let's get rid of the pain. Beautiful. All the cards are 0 cost. Well, sometimes you get really unlucky with... Oh, that was a misclick. It's fine, though. Sometimes you get unlucky with the Snecko randomization. Other times you get really lucky. I think here I'll just do Predator. I'm almost fully defended. Oh, Predator was enough to kill. Good. The Liquid Bronze, which I'll skip. Empty Fist, Endless Agony. Endless Agony is not a bad idea. Let's take it. Although Empty Fist with the crescendo I had might have been a good idea. Alright, next upgrade. Let's upgrade the Predator and then maybe the Prepared next. Here I got Clumsy, another unique curse, as well as Warpaint on pickup. Upgrade 2 random skills. Let's Calculate Gamble and Cloak and Dagger upgraded. The Calculated Gamble upgrade is not that important. Here I'll definitely fight these guys. Shouldn't be too difficult. Flechettes is 18. I don't want to do Crescendo. Is that right? Yeah, let's do Crescendo. Then Backstab's enough for this guy. Let's Flechettes you. Then do Backstab, Pummel Strike. And then Deadly Poison Evaluate. Okay. So I'm in Wrath, but I just need to deal 30 damage. While in Wrath, that should be doable. Let's do Dagger Throw. And then Predator. Beautiful. Okay, got a Red Mask at the Ravage Combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as a Weakness Potion, which I'll skip. Go for the S. Meditate might be really good. It would allow me to exit Wrath, and it would allow me to bring back something from my discard pile. Another Crescendo in the beginning. Okay, let's risk it. It's too tempting to not risk. Let's do Pummel Strike there. Flechettes. Okay. Then Heel Hook. And then I can get rid of this guy. And then let's do Footwork and Charge Battery. Fortunately, the backline is going to attack me next turn, but I just need 12 damage without Wrath, or... yeah, the Endless Agonies are enough. Beautiful. Alright, Deflect, Heavy Blade. I don't have enough strength, so let's take the Deflect here. And then, yeah, go this way. Upgrade all strikes and defend. Let me just double check I didn't accidentally pick up a duplicate. I did not. All my uniques... oh, my curses are unique, so yeah, fine. In that case, let's do nothing here. Okay. Alright, and then here, I always bet a lot, and... okay, I was going to say, I haven't won in a while, so I'm glad I won a bunch of gold there. Good. Here I got the Gremlin Leader. Alright. Flechettes is 18. Not quite enough for this guy. Fine, let's do Flechettes here. Then do Pummel Strike. And then Slice is not enough, so it has to be a backstab. Alright. Escape Plan. Oh man, Crescendo's tempting, but no. Let's do Slice, Charge Battery, and then Meditate. And I think I'll bring back the Pummel Strike and Escape Plan. Why not? Hoping this guy doesn't attack me. It does. 27. I do have 14. That should help, but it's not quite enough. Okay, there's a blur coming up, so let's do Dagger Throw. Probably get rid of the Heel Hook. I probably don't need it, right? Yeah. Then do Footwork and Escape Plan. That gives me the blur. That allows me to be full defender, right? Beautiful. Do I have Poison coming up? No, I do have a Predator. Let's draw it and play that. Okay. Alright, fine. At least I'm full defender there. And I might consider playing the Crescendo, actually. Yeah, let's do Crescendo. That gives me energy. And then do the Endless Agonies. I will take a bunch of damage from the pain, but I think that's fine. Play these Shivs. What is Backflip going to give me? Cloak and Dagger. No, let's do oh, fine. Let's do Backflip. Then Cloak and Dagger. I'm taking so much damage from the pain. And then, yeah, let's do Calculate Gamble here. Okay. Then do Cut Through Fate. Another Calculate Gamble to draw more cards with Reflex. Beautiful. And then Sucker Punch and Phantasmal Killer. That way, next turn, I just need... While in Wrath, I just need 4 damage, basically. Because it'll be doubled twice. Yeah, da 52. Man, I'm not that far from being able to get overkill, but unfortunately I don't have enough. Let's just do da here. Okay. Alright, got Tungsten Rod. It's really nice. One of you lose HP, lose 1 less. But it would have been really great in that previous fight with the pain. I'll grab the Equilibrium because I already have the other card there. And then Lost Upgrade. Yeah, let's do Backflip. It's always in my opening hand. Might as well get it upgraded. Okay. Alright, I do have a duplication. I have some good set of potions here. I don't mind setting up some powers at the beginning. Let's do Footwork, Accuracy. Do I want to meditate? Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll do Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs, Deflect, and then Backstab, and I'll meditate back the 2 defensive cards in case I need it this turn. Actually, no, I guess I didn't need it. I still don't think I'll do Crescendo though, right? Let's do Dagger Throw. Probably... Actually, I would like to play all of them. I probably don't... Well, I probably don't need the Deflect here, right? Let's do Blade Dance. Come. Then do Cloak and Dagger, get rid of one of the minions. Actually, no, let's save them, because they might draw... They might get me a card from my Control Chaos cards, which I might appreciate. And do I need extra energy next turn? Not really, so I think instead I'll just do Evaluate. Okay. Right, yeah, one guy took Phantasmal Killer. That's not as valuable. Bullet Time, yeah, probably not as valuable either, though. Alright, here I can't bullet defend with the Equilibrium. Let's do that, then get back the Bullet Time here. And then Escape Plan would give me a Curse, which unfortunately now... Actually, never mind. With Tungsten Rod, I'm not losing any HP, so that's good. Come. 20 incoming. I probably should have looked ahead, right? I do have Sneaky Strike, Backflip, and Prepared coming up. Flechettes is not as good as I'd like. Do not need to free up my hand, right? I have 8 cards. Actually, yeah, 8 cards. So let's do Flechettes first. Then do Insight. Okay. Then do Prepared. Oh man, I could draw more cards with the Reflect. Well, just 1 more card. Fine. Then do Sneaky Strike. Still not enough to be fully defended. There's a Calculate Gamble coming up. Let's see if that gives me a block card. Let's do Calculate Gamble here. Okay. There's a Blur and a Dash. Wait, Blur alone is not enough. I have to play the Dash, unfortunately. Actually, never mind. I have the Defense. Deflects, I mean. Then do Blur. Then let's try to get rid of some of the Artifact. Okay. A little worried. I still have to deal a lot of damage. Do I have a Wraith Form coming up? Not really. That might be a problem. Okay. I can burst the Adrenaline. So how can I defend the next turn? If I get to the Aftermatch, that's still not going to be enough, right? Do you have a Duplication Potion and a Colorless Potion? This guy had the Phantasmal Killer. Let's burst the Adrenaline first. Okay. Alright. Then do Choke. Get rid of the Artifact. Okay. Then do Calculate Gamble. Oh, it's played twice because the burst was upgraded. Alright, that was unnecessary, I guess. I can play the Afterimage, so that's good. What else? Yeah, next turn I don't really have what it takes to defend against 50-something. Oh boy. I guess I don't think I have enough damage either, right? I guess I'll do Flechettes and then play one of the Phantasmal Killers and somehow try to deal 250 damage. Did I discard a Corruption? Yeah, right, because I had the Calculate Gambles. But there's nothing I can do here. Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me something amazing. Trip Forethought, Metamorphosis, not really. I don't think there's anything I can do. I can weaken, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna use my second reload I have in my day. I'm joking. I will put in a thumbnail that I reloaded this one. I am tempted to reload mostly because I think there is a way to perfect. And I'm not sure what that is, but I think I'm gonna try it again. So let's do accuracy footwork. I played my powers. Let me do pommel strike. How about that? And then do blade dance. So, and then backstab. Okay, because next turn I have 14 block. Yeah, and then here, I mean, it's really tempting. I can't do crescendo because I cannot exit wrath. Let's still target the backliner here, and I got the catalyst again. Yeah, that's too soon. Escape plan. How about if I do evaluate an equilibrium? Okay. Alright. Yeah, this guy still took Fantastic Killer. Backliner should still take the same thing. Yeah, bullet time. Okay. Alright, here, Flechettes is 12. That's not quite enough. Will I have trouble here? I need 16. I only have charged battery. That's not enough. I can't get rid of the backline. Let's drink this potion now. Blind is slightly better because... Oh, wait, no. That's still 14. I'm still one short. Oh, no. How'd I do this? Let's do Endless Agony, Heal Hook, another Endless Agony, then Blind. Yeah, that's still 14. I only have 13. I can't believe I have to use the duplication potion, but I guess there's no other way here. Okay. Alright. And then 20 incoming. A backflip would give me a reflex, which I can get rid of. With the prepared. Okay. I think this is where last time I had to play the calculate gamble, right? Let's get rid of this guy. Grab the bullet time, which I don't really need. Then do slice. Cut through fate. There's a blur, but that alone is not going to be enough, right? Yeah, that's 19 only. And then there's a deflect coming up. So if I do blur and then insight... Deflect. I guess I can do bullet time. Yeah, let's do bullet time because that way I can play Deadly Poison, Predator, and Riddle with Holes. And now I'm thinking next turn if I enter Wrath, I might have a chance. Let's try this. Alright, 8 incoming. Why was the burst double played last time? I'm not sure. But I think I will do Crescendo here. Then deflect, burst the Adrenaline. Okay. Even evoke the orb if I really wanted to. Let's do Deadly Poison, then Choke. Okay, then do Backstab. Finishes only 2 attacks, so that's not quite enough. Calculate Gamble would give me nothing super amazing. Could probably use the Fear Potion a little sooner. So yeah, I think I'll do Finisher here. And then, yeah, fine, let's do Calculate Gamble. Deflect and Sucker Punch. I am in Wrath. Can I deal 110 damage with Vulnerability next turn? Might be a challenge. And actually, it's impossible. Yeah, wait, hang on. Calculate Gamble. No, it is impossible. And now I'm actually dead. Now I am actually dead. Yeah, alright, alright. I have to reload one more time. What can I do differently? I still think there's a way to enter Wrath and deal enough damage. What if I just ignore the minions? And, or maybe the other way around, get rid of the minions earlier? Man, alright, let me drink the Colorless Potion at the beginning. Okay, different set of cards. Alright, fine, let's take Flash of Steel. Still play everything the same way here. Let's do Flash of Steel. Okay, that does change the RNG a little. Could do Crescendo and then Meditate. Well, but then I just play the Backstab with... You know what? Still, that's fine. I think I'll do Crescendo, Backstab, Deflect, and then, yeah, let's do Meditate. Come. I'm trying something. Wait. Alright, here, let's do Escape Plan. Equilibrium. It's tempting. Let's do Flash of Steel, play the Endless Agonies, then Pummel Strike. Come. Then do Dagger Throw. Get rid of this. And then, should I do Catalyst? No, Equilibrium. What do I have next turn? I might have trouble defending. No, I think I should be fine defending this turn. So let's just do Evaluate and Heal Hook. Come. Unfortunately, next turn, the minions will both attack me, and I haven't dealt any damage to them. Okay, this time they took different cards. This guy took the Nightmare, and this guy took the Burst. Interesting. That does change things. I need to defend against 16. Let's do Insight first. Prepared. Get rid of the Reflex, not the Regret. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike. Kind of want to get rid of the artifact still, so Deadly Poison is tempting. But can I defend against 18? Not really. I do have Blur, Bullet Time. Let's do Backflip, then Calculated Gamble. Actually, I'll do Blur first, then Calculate Gamble. And then I can't do the Bullet Time, which is fine. I still have 2 deflects with the Blur. That might be very helpful. And then let's do Deadly Poison and Flying Knee. Okay. Guess I don't have the Crescendo anymore either, right? So I can't really deal that much damage. Right, here I'm fully defended. I guess I'll do Crippling Cloud. Yep. Then do Predator. Okay, I guess I'm targeting the minions after all. Trying to get back the burst here at least. Alright, 12 incoming. What if I do... Actually, I need block here. I do have the blur, so I have to get rid of one of them. Yeah, let's get rid of the backliner. What if I... Wait, actually, if I do blur and doppelganger... No, let's do Sucker Punch then Doppelganger. That might give me a chance. Again, I have a duplication potion. I did get a burst. And there's a blur again. That alone is not going to be enough. There is a dash coming up, but then I can't burst that. Let's do Masterful Stab first. Wait, this guy took Nightmare. I don't need it. Let's do Masterful Stab. Acrobatics. There's a Concentrate coming up, which I could draw. Okay. Then do Duplicate the dash. Alright. 28. I think that is enough with bursting the blur, right? Let's do Dagger Throw. Get rid of this. Then do Concentrate. Get rid of these three. And then burst the blur. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Alright, I just needed, I guess, a different energy to be able to break this one. Well, hang on. It's not over yet. Alright, here, let's do Slice, Backflip. Oops, which is not a bad idea. Let's do that. And then I'll do Malaise to apply another turn of weakness. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming. I do have Cloak and Dagger. That's, wait, 18 plus 8, so 26. This might not be enough. Oh no, I got the Wraith Form there. I can get rid of this guy with the shift, so that's good. I guess I'll do another accuracy and might as well do Phantasm Killer. Okay. Alright, I do have double damage. I think just to be safe, I'll play the dash and then I'll burst the blur. Okay, that way I'll have enough block for this turn as well. Right, yep. And then here, let's do Die. Noxious Fumes, and I guess I'll do Piercing Will and Finisher. Come. Not the big attack coming up. What do I have next turn? Do I have enough to kill? No. I have sort of the opposite. I'm gonna try the Vulnerability Potion, and then play Backstab, Flechettes, Dash, and I mean Phantasm Killer doesn't matter because I don't think I have a single attack card next turn, right? 56 incoming, not a single attack card. Am I alive? I'm not even alive. Alright. I am gonna try it one more time. I think the key was to drink the colorless potion at the very beginning. So I'll try this one more time. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, I just gave up. I wasn't able to perfect or survive the... No, I was able to survive. I wasn't able to fully defend the big attack, and then I was able to finish afterwards. I had to use all my potions, but man, that was a little disappointing. I feel like there was a way, I just missed it. Okay, rejecting array cards. I got a duplication potion here. Sacred Bark is tempting. I have enough energy, so I don't think I need Runic Pyramid or Philosopher's Stone. Let's take the Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions, which is really good with the duplication potion already. Alright, Awaken one at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is actually a great path because I can get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 5 question markers and then most importantly, a shop right after the treasure chest, which would allow me to possibly remove a duplicate curse if I get one from the treasure chest. Yeah, I'll get a unique one though, because that way I can get Curse and Highlander. Let's start with Pommel Strike. Heal Hook is free. Okay. Then let's do Slice, Accuracy, Backstab. Cloak and Dagger, play these shivs. Actually, I don't think I'll get rid of the backliner. Let's try to deal damage somewhat equally. Okay. Alright, so here, Sneaky Strike. Let's, yeah, I guess, wait, can I fully defend here? Yeah, I have the Horn Cleat too. Okay. I guess my deck is lacking OE damage, right? That's something I don't have a lot of copies of. Alright, here, let's do Cut Through Fate. Okay. Crescendo is tempting, although I don't have a lot of attacks. I think it might make sense to enter Wrath with Crescendo, and then try to do Calculate Gamble with the extra card draw from Reflex. Alright. Then do Flechettes. That's a lot of damage. Alright, then do Dagger Throw. And then I just need to deal a little bit extra damage on the backliner. Beautiful. Okay. Alright. Protect seems pretty good. Flying Sleeves would be better if I had Strength. Here I have the Orb Walker. Let's start with Heal Hook, then Pummel Strike. Hoping to get some discard before playing the Sneaky Strike, but I don't have it. Fine, let's do Backstab and then Calculate Gamble. And there's the discard. A little too late. Let's do Dagger Throw. Play the Endless Agonies. Footwork prepared. And yeah, I guess I should probably do the Blur. Okay, that will have energy for or a block for next turn as well. Actually, I guess I was fully defended. No, actually, that was necessary to be fully defended here. Let's do Flechettes, Cut Through Fate, and yeah, Blade Dance is fine. And then Poison Stab is enough. Beautiful. Deadly Poison, not Poison Stab. We got a Skill Potion, Anger, Reach Heaven. I guess I'll do a Reach Heaven. I don't think I need Anger, and I do have a lot of energy. Here, let's definitely fight for a Relic. I like Shiny, might be a little hard to pull off though, right? Alright, let's start with Heal Hook. Very happy to see it often in my opening hand. Then Backstab. Let's see what the Cut Through Fate gives me. Escape Plan would give me a Backflip. I don't think I need it though. Let's see if I can get something better. Equilibrium might be better. Let's do Deflect, Cloak and... Oh, I should not have played the Cloak and Dagger because now I can't play the Equilibrium. That was a mistake. I'm taking a little bit of damage because of that. Alright, 31. I have 14 already. Let's get rid of the Reflex to draw extra cards. Alright, then do the Endless Agonies, Dagger Throw. Evaluate Blur. Get rid of the Reach Heaven here. Okay, then do Slice. Yeah, let's do Blur. And then I can do Evaluate. That will be fully allows me to be fully defended. And then next turn, let's grab these two for extra card draw. Okay. 32, that is a lot. Flechettes is 36 damage. Let's do that. Then do... should I do Footwork first? No, let's get rid of the Reflex first. And the Pain. Beautiful. Okay, and then here, I kind of am tempted to do Calculate Gamble. I'm hoping to get some good attack cards here. Okay, there's a free Sneaky Strike. That's nice. And then let's do Escape Plan. So Stab is a little too expensive at this point. Let's do Backstab and then Finisher 24. That's still not enough. Slice and now 30. That's still not enough, but it's closer. Okay. And then here I just need 6 damage with the choke. Beautiful. Alright, got Peace Pipe here. Now remove cards from your deck and rest sets. That makes trying to get curses a little easier. Ball Lightning Overclock. Let's take the Overclock. Okay. I'm actually not going to go this way because I do have another shop coming up here, and I'd rather save the gold. Instead, I'll do a regular fight. Okay, this would give me a 5th unique curse, and that way it gives me the freedom to be able to remove whatever I want with Peace Pipe. So let's take the curse here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good decision. I can still remove a curse in the shop if I wanted to. If I have the gold, I probably will have the gold, right? Let's Equilibrium, Blur, Pummel Strike. I should have done the Pummel Strike first, and then Backstab. Yeah, if I'd done the Pummel Strike first, I would have been able to play the Footwork. Here I am fully defended, which is good. Let's do... Play the Endless Agonies first, then do Prepared. Okay. Then do Accuracy, Cloak and Dagger to play Shivs, and then Blade Dance to play more Shivs. Okay. And then let's do Cut Through Fate. Too bad I got Deadly Poison together with the Catalyst, but that's fine. Right here, let's do Escape Plan. Do I want to risk Crescendo? No, that's a little too much. Yeah, I might. I mean, I'm definitely guaranteed to be attacked next turn. I might not be able to defend against 56, so I'm glad I didn't. Here, let's do Overclock first. Protect is tempting. I think I'll do that, then do Calculate Gamble. Okay. And then Flechettes is not that good. Let's try to defend by doing Backflip. Actually, I can do Dagger Throw for more card draw with the Reflex. Okay. A lot of Flechettes here, which I unfortunately don't need. Yeah, let's just do Evaluate and accept a little bit of damage here. Okay. And then here, I don't think I'll do Corpse Explosion, right? Although, I guess if I hadn't gotten luckier, and I might have been able to get Overkill with the Corpse Explosion, but no, that's fine. 31. Alright, I'm starting to get a little worried here. Let's do Insight. I do have energy with the Concentrate. Let's get rid of these 3. Then do Dash, Quick Slash. That was a misclick. I meant to play the Quick Slash instead, but I think... Wow, actually taking a little bit of damage here. 44. Okay, luckily I got 2 Piercing Wails. That's perfect. 3 Piercing Wails. I didn't even notice. That's perfect timing there. Okay. Alright, here, I think I'll just do 2 Riddle Withholds. Let me do 1 Riddle Withholds and 1 Predator. It's the same amount of damage, but would allow me extra card draw. A lot of incoming. Can this stop? It's 70. I might have to drink the Skill Potion here. Corpse Explosion, Escape Plan, Reflex. I don't have discard, so let's take the Escape Plan. Alright, let's do Escape Plan 1, Escape Plan 2. Well, there's a Bullet Time. That does something. I guess I have to do it. Yeah, let's do Bullet Time, then play everything else. This does allow me to play the Dodge and Roll, Cloak and Dagger, and then also 1 Energy Doppelganger. I am taking a lot of damage. I might have to rest. Actually, I don't even have a rest set after this. Okay. Down to 20 HP. Very risky. Let's do choke, distraction. Bouncing flask. Yeah, that should be enough, right? And then storm of steel. Man, this was a surprisingly tough fight. Cool-headed white noise. I wonder if a frost might be useful. But no, let's take the white noise, although against the upcoming boss, having a power might be annoying. Right, giant head. I have to be careful not to accidentally die here. Which is actually very possible because I'm not drawing any good defensive cards, and I have a regret coming up too. Well, let's do well-laid plans. Pummel strike. Yeah, I guess I'll do backstab predator. Wow, yeah, nothing I can do here. Okay, I can keep the reach heaven, I guess. Alright, down to 8 HP. Alright, at least I'm fully defended here. Flechettes is a good amount of damage. Let me do... Try to do crescendo. No, let's do flechettes. Then do blade dance, play these shivs. I do equilibrium. No, let's do reach heaven and then the agony. I don't think I need equilibrium. I'm guaranteed not to be attacked next turn. I guess I can still save it. I think my only hope is to enter Wrath and try to deal as much damage as I can. So let's risk it. Let's do crescendo, then dagger throw. Could also do meditate if I really want to exit Wrath. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Let's do free sneaky strike, slice. Fine. Actually, no. I'm not going to meditate. I'm going to risk it. I'll just defend because actually I can't keep the meditate for whenever I need to. Right, I just need 2 more block, which I can get with a deflect. Good. I should have probably done this first. Yeah, cloak and dagger is better. I can do accuracy, then cloak and dagger, and then play 2 shivs. Right, 60 incoming. Yeah, big attacks are starting up. Right, let's start with escape plan, then overclock. Then let's see. Let's do cut through fate. I don't think I'll take... Do I want backstab? No, I think I'll get rid of all of these. Rid of those is interesting. I don't have... Actually, if I do eviscerate, I can play them for free with the calculated gamble. Is that going to be enough? I don't think it is, right? Could play a few other cards too, though. I do backflip. No, that will draw one of the eviscerates. I don't think I can defend either. I might have to do meditate. But then even then I have trouble. Okay, you know what? I'm going to risk it because I'm going to draw a bunch of extra stuff that's not enough to defend. And then I do have it through violence, but even... I don't think I can deal 200 damage, so... Let me, just for fun, try it. And I'm too lazy to do the calculation, so let's just see if it works. Because it might be close, and it might be enough. So, especially if I do Envenom. Yeah, let me try. Let's do Envenom. Then do... Doppelganger. Then do Eviscerate 1, that's 66. Eviscerate 2, hang on, this is 68. This is 69. So let's do Through Violence. And then this is 75. Actually, with the poison, that is enough. I was going to use Deduplication Potion too, but once again, not corruption, the crescendo is saving me here. We got Smiling Master, Merchant card, and Service now always costs 50 gold, which is great. A Smoke Bomb Potion, which I surprisingly might use. Also grab a Swivel here. Okay. Alright, Jawworms. These regular fights might be the biggest issue here. Very tempted to do crescendo again. You know what? Let's just do it. Alright, I can do backstab for 30 damage, then a dagger throw. Okay. Then a pummel strike. I think I just have to enter Wrath, get rid of this guy, then do slice, and then evaluate. Okay. If I'm in Wrath, can I deal 37 damage or defend against another 12? Let's do this first. Get rid of the curses. Okay. Then do Cloak and Dagger to play 60 damage with the shivs. Then Insight, Predator. Yeah, alright, beautiful. Crescendo once again saving me here. Seeing red, cold snap. Seeing red is not bad. Let's take it. Okay, and then I'm going the right side to get an extra elite. Time-wise, I'm doing okay. I could get a curse. Didn't I already have a parasite? I did. So actually, I want to try to avoid curses which with only 8 HP is going to be really difficult here. Oh man, that's going to be really tough. Let's start with the Pummel Strike first. Okay, I do have some block. That's good. Let's do that. Then do accuracy and backstab. I think I'll do Cloak and Dagger because that way... Actually, maybe I don't do any other attacks because I'm fully defended here already. Okay. 10 incoming. I'm still fully defended here. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Predator is nice. Although, now, see, I don't want to risk it because I might... Okay, actually, I do have an Endless Agony too. Let's do Predator. 32. That's... Actually, I'm fully defended against that. Should I risk something else? Yeah, 10 is better, although then I'll get a bunch of debuffs. But still, that's fine. Okay. And then I have plenty of block for next turn. 30. Okay, that was not as plenty as I'd like it to be. Let's do prepared first. Get rid of this, and probably I would like energy. Let's get rid of. Calculate gamble might. Oh, white noise might give me something good. Let's get rid of this then. Okay, then do sneaky strike, deadly poison, and catalyst. Okay, the poison might save me here. White noise gives me envenom, which, hang on, calculate gamble would give me swivel and regret, which is not the worst. What if I just do... Hang on. Actually, I think it's better if I just do Envenom and then Calculate Gamble, because then I just take... Oh, don't take any damage with Tungsten Rod. Okay. I just have to survive for the poison to do its thing. Can I fully defend here? If I do Equilibrium and then Swivel, that's 27. Actually, I can do Protect. Alright. 22. Woodwork, Swivel, Evaluate is, I think, going to be enough, right? 27. Beautiful. I don't think I'll do an attack. And next turn I could do Crescendo, another attack, because I just need 18 plus 15. Okay, that's quite a bit. I think I should be fine, though. So if I do Crescendo, then Dash, then Poison Stab. No, I miscalculated. Hang on. If I do Meditate, will that kill me? Because then I have to defend against 20-something, and I don't have enough. If I do Malaise... Oh, no, I messed up. I think the best thing I can do is here, 24, and I only have 21. I was so close. I thought I had enough damage, but I didn't. I think it's because I was weakened too, right? Yeah, I was weakened. I think that was where I miscalculated, so I have to reload this one too. Man, lots of reloads today. And the problem is I'm going to try to do everything the same way, because I was doing reasonably well until the very end. I think I did Pummel Strike here, and then Charge Battery, Deflect. I think I do Accuracy, Cloak and Dagger, and then... Wait, didn't I draw an extra card? No. Did I do a Shiv? No, I think I waited here. Come. And then here, let's do Escape Plan, Blur, and Backflip. And then I did Predator. And then I waited. I think things are starting to be different already. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can perfect this one, or survive this one. 32, and I have some block. I have to do Deadly Poison and Catalyst. I think that's a given. And do Seeing Red Prepared. Get rid of this and this, I think. And then did I do Sneaky Strike? I think I did, because I knew I had the Endless Agonies. Oh man, it's a little risky, but let's do an Endless Agony here. 10 is good, and then I can do White Noise, and I think, yeah, that still gives me an Envenom. Alright. Yeah, the RNG is completely different. Now I have a Regret here where I didn't have it last time. Let's do... wait, I need 30 blocks, so... And I have the Regret too. If I do Swivel and Protect, that's 27. Or risk Heal Hook. No, I think I'll accept the damage here. Okay. Another 15. Equilibrium is enough. Let's do Footwork, Equilibrium, and nothing else. Okay. And 30. This is where I was a little too careless before. So this is only 18. Yeah, I don't have enough. Let's just do Dash here. 16. I just have to defend this turn or survive this turn. If I do a good Malaise, the weakness would be enough, right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. And that way, next turn I just need to deal 3 plus 15, 18 more damage, which I can do with the Eviscerate. No, not quite. Let's do Crescendo, then Eviscerate. Okay. All right. That was stressful. I was able to get through this. Okay. An Ancient Potion, which I'll skip. Streamline, Cold Snap. I don't think I need any of these. Cold Snap might be a good card to give me a little bit extra block. Here I got Injury. Is that still a Unique Curse? So I have Clumsy, Injury, Pain, Parasite, Regret, and Writhe. It is a Unique Curse, so I can choose what to remove. We got Preserved Insect, and elite combats have 25% less HP. And then at this shop, I think I'll go ahead and remove... Wait, hang on. Let me first buy cards. There is a small way to get this community, and there's no way to get I Like Shiny, right? Because I'm only guaranteed one more relic. So I don't think I'll have to worry about any of these. Panic Button is a personal favorite of mine. I think I'll take it. I already have a Cloak and Dagger, Dash, Prepared, and Accuracy, right? Massive Stab is the only card I don't already have, which probably don't want either. But actually, it's not that bad. Let's take it, and then let's remove the Regret. Okay. I still should have 5 Unique Curses, right? Clumsy, Injury, Pain, Parasite, and Writhe. Okay, beautiful. And then, yeah, if I can't buy anything else, might as well get some relics, I guess. So, when you top down, use a potion, heal 5 HP. I cannot drink this. Let's grab an attack potion. Now that I have the Thopter, I feel a little better about that. And then, because I can afford it, let's also grab Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck, and Chemical X, the effect of your cost X cards are increased by 2. Okay. Actually, that might give me an incentive to actually heal at the next rest site, right? Okay, I got free gold here. Fine. Yeah, it'll give me an extra card. I don't think I need to remove anything, so let's do it. Also heals back a little. Stack is not a bad idea. Come. Alright, got the transient in the last question mark room here. Let's do Pummel Strike, Backstab, and Swivel. Come. Could have done Meditate, I guess. No reason not to. Get another Swivel back. Alright, here. Alright, fine. Let's do Merciless Stab, play the Blur. I can do everything here, right? Yeah, because I have Blur, let's play the Protect as well, especially because I have energy to spend. Right here, I don't have any poison, so the Catalyst is a little useless, unfortunately. Yeah, fine, let's get rid of it. Then do Backflip, Accuracy, Cloak and Dagger, Lady Shifts, and then let's do Predator for extra card draw next turn. Wait, 60. That is a lot. I don't have... Actually, I can't get rid of the Pain. I want to enter Wrath. That's a little risky. I think I'll do Equilibrium, then Blade Dance. Oh, am I? I didn't realize. Actually, if I did Crescendo, I would have been able to fully defend. That was a mistake of mine. Guess I didn't want to risk being in Wrath here, but that would have been fine, especially because I can do Crescendo, Flechettes, then Sneaky Strike. Yeah, should have just handed the Crescendo in the last turn as well. That would have been enough. Right. Okay, so here I got a block potion. Very tempting. Man, I should have drank one of my potions because now I have to get rid of it. Slice Terror. I guess I can take Terror. Slice would have been nice too. I got Nemesis and I have to get a little lucky with the attack pattern. I do start with Terror and Pummel Strike. That's good. Then Endless Agonies, Predator, Backstab, Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs. And that's a lot of damage for turn 1. Let me do Overclock because then I can do Seeing Red and Footwork as well. This turn I have 14 block. I'm hoping it's a small attack. It is a big attack. Might be a problem. So the best thing I can do to defend, let's do Massive Stab, then Flechette. No, actually, I guess I have to play all my defensive cards, so do this and this. 47, that's actually enough. I was thinking of using Block Potion, but I have enough here already. Okay. And then can I deal 36 damage? Let's do Slice, Reach Heaven. I should have done the Reach Heaven first. I think I'm going to do Blur and Panic Button. That should give me plenty of block next turn. I actually just need to play one more attack. Or I can just do Deadly Poison, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, perfect this one somehow. We got Meat on the Bone. If your HP is at below 50% at the end of combat, heal 12 HP. Hilarious to get in literally the last floor possible. I do already have a dash, I believe, right? I thought I had a dash. I do not. Why do I think I had a dash? Okay. Yeah, let's take a dash then. It's a great card. Why did I think? I feel like I had a bunch of dashes offered. Can I rest here again to get an extra card reward? Sure, let's do it. Although, obviously, it's not going to get me to Insignifiant. And you know what? I don't think I need any of these two, so let's skip. Yeah. Also gives me a bit of a buffer not to have to worry too much about the Awakened one. Alright, there's a Panic Button. That's not that great. I don't have a burst coming up anytime soon. Alright, let's start out with Heal Hook. Then, yeah, Dash would allow me to almost be full defender, right? Let's do Pummel Strike. Okay. Then Backstab. Protect. Okay, actually, with Dash and the Cold Snap, I am fully defended here. Beautiful. So I don't need to play the Panic Button. Okay. And this turn I have 14 block already. There's a stack there. Let's do Blade Dance first. Play the Shivs. Then do... Wait, so I need 30. This would be 25, 27. I guess I can do the stack too. So yeah, fine. Let's do Swivel and stack. Alright. Another 29, and I don't have a lot of good defensive cards, unfortunately. Try to terrorize this guy. I might have to. Let's do Cloak and Dagger, play these Shivs, then Evaluate. That's 18. Yeah, I have to play the Protect. Okay. Still have the Block Potion. 32. There's Equilibrium, that's helpful. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Okay. Probably don't need the Flechettes. Then a free Sneaky Strike. Actually, Equilibrium alone is not enough unless this gives me something good. No, I think... Actually, what if I duplicate the Equilibrium? Let's do that. Okay. That way I can still save the Block Potion. 24. What will Calculate Gamble give me? There is a Blur coming up. That's good. So I think I'll do Charge Battery, then Calculate Gamble. I should have considered doing Overclock. Yeah, I should have definitely done that. Footwork is tempting. Let's do that. And then do Blur and Deflect. That allows me to be fully defended this turn. Okay. Another 21. Let's do Massive Stab, Cut Through Fate, Endless Agony. Let's do the Escape Plan because that'll give me block with the Footwork, with the Backflip. Okay. And then I can... actually, I'm already fully defended, so I don't need to play the Dash. I think instead I'll do Predator. Let's meditate back some good cards. How about the Blur and the Panic Button? That seems like a good combo. Okay. Should play the Slice. I didn't notice that I had one. 28. Okay, let's do Massive Stab twice, then Prepared. Probably don't need the Infinite Blades here. Let's do another Slice Backflip. Yeah, I think I'll do Blur. Hang on. Let's do another Backflip. Then Dagger Throw. Endless Agonies. Then Blur and Panic Button. Okay, that should give me plenty of block for next turn as well. Yep. Alright, Woolly Plants is really tempting, but I don't want to give the enemy too much strength. So is the Tools of the Trade. Next turn, I do have an Afterimage, but not much else. I think I'll just do Outmaneuver and Eviscerate. Okay. Hope to save the Insight for next turn. 28 again. Alright, let's do Afterimage Prepared. Get rid of these two. No, actually, I'm going to get rid of the Footwork. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike, play the Quick Slashes. Another Afterimage, really tempting. I am giving the enemy a lot of extra strength, but it might be worth it. Hang on, 36. I have to drink the block potion. That allows me to be fully defended. I haven't dealt enough damage, but I do have 2 Afterimages ready, so that should help. Hellcat Gamble will give me Piercing Wheel, Sucker Punch, Prepared, Finisher, Backstab. That's not quite enough. I mean, I have to do it, but I'm worried that this might be it. Let's do Piercing Wheel. I can also apply Weakness with Sucker Punch, is good. 12. I have 8. Not enough. Not enough. Prepared. Backstab. That is enough. Yeah, 2 Afterimages is great. Okay. 23. No more weakness here. I'm running out of options. Distraction gives me Nightmare, which would be great if I had something good to Nightmare. I guess I can Nightmare the Backstab. I don't think I'll play the Footwork. I don't think I can perfect this one anymore. Unless this gives me a Wraith form. Okay, thank you, game. It gives me 2 Wraith forms. Alright, fine. I still don't think I'll do Envenom. Okay. Do I have another Wraith form coming up by any chance? No. No. Oof. Okay, this might be tough. I have to try to deal as much damage as I can. Let's do the backstabs. I do another Afterimage. Let's do it. I have the energy. Distraction gives me a Prepared. Get rid of the Tactician for energy. Then do Poison Stab, Expertise. Okay. Might as well do Catalyst. Then Die, Eviscerate, and Phantasm Killer. Okay. I can kill this turn. I'll be intangible for the big attack after transformation, but I can't. I think I will do Well-Laid Plants and then play the Piercing Whale. That might be the best thing to do here. So let's do Doppelganger and then save the Piercing Whale. Okay. So then when the enemy transforms, I can remove 6 strength. That might be what I need to do here. Alright, do I have any discard? Not really. Let's do Slice, Escape Plan. Then I need to free up my hand before I play the Blade Dances. Let's do Sneaky Strike, then Blade Dance 1. Okay. Blade Dance 2. And then I guess I'll just do Eviscerate. Okay, alright. I need to deal enough damage next turn. It might be a challenge. I got Die. Let's do Escape Plan first. I think I can defend here at all, right? Another Well-Laid Plans. I'm already losing... Wait, no, I haven't lost the perfect yet, but I think I might have to in this turn, because I can't deal enough damage. Let's do Die. No, there's nothing I can do. I can apply Weakness, but that's not going to be enough. Let's do Crippling Cloud. 20. I have 11. No, there's nothing I can do. Alright, fine. I tried. I got close to being able to perfect this one, but... Yeah, basically it was, like, what, 20 HP short? That's a shame. I still don't think I can deal enough damage here, right? Let's set up the Bullet Time. Then do Dagger Spray. Might as well give it more strength. Why not? Okay. I have so much negative dex, so even after transformation, I'm a little worried. Catalyst is helpful. I think I'll do Catalyst, then dash, actually to Piercing Whale, and then dash. And then, yeah, that is enough. Let's save the Bullet Time. Okay. So at least the enemy transforms with only 4 HP, 4 extra strength, not 10. But that's not going to help. Look at that. Lexi will only give me 2 block. I don't have any card draw, right? So might as well play this. Let's Nightmare. I don't know if I need to Nightmare Lexi, but let's do it. Then Poison Stab, Phantasm Killer, and Accuracy. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically just relying on my Afterimages, but it's not going to be quite enough. 30. Yeah, Lexi's are now down to 0. That is not very helpful. Let's do Backflip. Okay. Let's do All Out Attack 1. Another Doppelganger. I guess I'll do a Doppelganger here. Okay. I don't think... I guess the Lex might be helpful for the weakness, which I might need next turn. Alright, 16... No, 22, right? No more weakness. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw. Then I guess I have Sucker Punch. Don't have to. Ooh, let's do Blur. Although I don't think it'll be helpful. Then, actually, if I do Unload, hang on, let's do Crippling Cloud, then Footwork. Then if I do Unload, the Eviscerate will be free. Okay. Actually, I'm saving some block with the Footwork. That is unexpected. Okay. Another 16. The Shuts is not quite enough. I could burst the Malaise with the Chemical X. That is pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I think I should be alive. Do I want to reload this one and try to somehow perfect? I think... Didn't need much. I did get lucky with the Power Potion giving me a Wraith form, right? In the turn I needed to. So just for fun, because I already reloaded and it's already a long run. Let's try this one more time and see if I can find 20 extra damage somewhere to be able to perfect this one. What did I use duplicate? I needed duplication push of a really dumb turn to defend by just a little bit, right? Yeah, fine. Let's start with Heel Hook, Backstab, Pummel Strike. I think that is still right. Get rid of this, and then Dash and Cold Snap was enough. Yeah, I do remember doing that before. Okay. Okay, so here I had 30 incoming. Let's do Blade Dance, play these shivs. And then stack is 27, 29. Not quite enough, but what if I, instead of doing Swivel, what if I do Deadly Poison and then stack? Because that would be enough to be fully defended. Okay. And then next attack won't be 0 cost. And I have 29 incoming. I guess I don't have 0 cost attack anyway. Okay. So let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play the shivs. Should have done Terror instead. Wait, I need 29. I only have... Yeah, I think I have to do Protect and Evaluate here. And then Tear the Backliner. Okay, the Vulnerability might help. I'm not sure if I made the Backliner Vulnerability 4. This guy's dead with the Poison. I need 20 block. I have the 16 from Equilibrium. That's not quite enough. And I don't get any other block soon. So, yeah, this might be where I use my block potion. Or my duplication potion, right? Yeah. Let's do Dagger Throw first. Okay. Then do Sneaky Strike. Then do Equilibrium. I have a Meditate coming up. No. Wait, did I mess up? I was supposed to... Okay, fine. Let's use the block potion here. Wasteful, but what can I do? Let's give the enemy... Okay, no, I definitely don't want to need Caltrops here. Okay. Alright, 24. So, Charge Battery alone is not enough. Calculate Gamble would give me a Blur, and then Meditate, and then Deflect. That is not a bad idea. Let's do Overclock. That might make a difference. Because I have a Meditate coming up, I think I will do Crescendo. Alright. Then do Deflect, Charge Battery, Blur. Then do Calculate Gamble. I guess if I don't play any attacks that... wait, so I needed 24. Yeah, I have enough. So let's do Cut Through Fate. You know what? I don't mind the... Actually, let's grab the Seeing Ray because then I can play the Predator. Okay. And then let's do Meditate. And I think I'll Meditate back. How about the Dash? No. Let's do Panic Button and the Blur, which I have. Okay. Yeah, I think I did that last time too. Alright, I think with the Vulnerability, I feel like I am dealing extra damage. So I think this should be fine. When did I play the... If I don't get a Power Potion now, I'll be sad. Or the Wraith form from the Power Potion, because I don't remember when I played it before. Let's do Panic... Dash first, then Escape Plan, then Backflip, then Prepared. I'm definitely changing the RNG quite a bit here. So, yeah, let's do Slice. Do I want to do another Backflip? Yeah, sure, let's do another Masterful Stab. Do I even need Panic Button? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt, right? Sure, let's do Panic Button. I should have done the Blur first. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't make a difference because I'm fully defended next turn anyway. Okay. Alright, so here, let's do the Endless Agonies. Dagger Throw. I need Outmaneuver. Next turn, I don't have a lot of good attacks. I have the Insight, though. I might want to try to draw things with the Backflip. So let's do Backflip, and then I can play the Eviscerate. Let's do that. I am not that far from being able to kill here. Yep. So, no poison, so Bane is not enough. Let's do Prepared. I would love to do the Afterimage. Let's get rid of the Quick Slash to Insight. Then Sneaky Strike. And then Bane is not quite enough. Quick Slash is, though. Yeah, let's do Quick Slash because then I can do Afterimage, Well-Laid Plants, and Footwork. And then might as well save the Envenom. Okay. Right, I need a Wraith form now. Because I can definitely not defend. Let's do another Afterimage, see what this gives me. No Wraith form this time. Yeah, I was worried that that would happen. I don't think I can duplicate anything to come up with 40 block. Alright, fine. Yeah, I needed to get really lucky to draw the Wraith form in the right turn, and that just didn't happen. Yeah, I might as well duplicate and Endless Agony, I guess. Okay. Yeah, the best thing I can do is 23 block. Alright, fine. Okay, this should be a little easier to perfect, but yeah, I basically had to get lucky, and usually the RNG of the game is determined... I'm discarding 2 cards? Okay. The RNG is determined by cards to generate, and I suspect I generated 1 card too many. So yeah, not much I could have done here. Let's do Calculate Gamble. I guess I'll finish it. I feel like with a few reloads, it might be possible to change the RNG so that I do get a Wraith Form and I can fully defend, but I think that'll be very difficult. Let's get rid of this in this. Okay. Then do After Image and Venom. Backstab. Distraction gives me a Nightmare. Might as well. Okay. I'm definitely taking damage here, but... Oh, confirm. I'm definitely taking damage, but I feel like I should be fine here. 18, that's a lot of outmaneuvers. Let's get rid of the Tactician for energy and one of the outmaneuvers. I don't need that many. Then do Distraction for a Prepared. Okay. Then Eviscerate. I guess there's some poison on the enemy. Let's do Expertise. Riddle withholds. And then, actually, if I do Catalyst here, is that enough? Do I have another Catalyst coming up by any chance? Not really, unfortunately. Yeah, it might have been enough to get Overkill, right, if I got another Catalyst. I did miss both Overkill and the Lightspeed Modifier, and don't really have a chance to get Combo, but still a shame to miss Overkill. Get rid of the Caltrops, I don't need it. Alright, Distraction gives me Calculate Gamble, okay. Alright, then Eviscerate for free. Can I do... If I play a bunch of Shivs... Can I apply enough poison to deal more than 100 damage? I have to be careful not to accidentally kill here. Let's do Escape Plan. If I play... Oh man, I still need 8 attacks next turn, right? Or a Bouncing Flask? That'd be enough. That's 994. And then I'll just need a little bit extra to get Overkill. Get rid of this. And this. If I do Bouncing Flask, that brings it up to 94. Crippling Cloud is... wait. And then I can do Slice. And that does 100 damage. Okay, so at least I was able to get Overkill in the very last turn. Alright, that's something. Did miss a lot of modified Lightspeed and Skibdian. I like Shiny, so yeah, I missed a lot. 1257, not a bad score. Out of the 6 elites I perfected 5. I was able to get Curses and Highlanders, so that helps my score. Only perfected the Act 1 boss. No chance against the Act 2 and Act 3 boss. Actually, again, with a lot of reloads, maybe there was a chance. I was able to get Overkill at the very end, got Mr. Machine, but missed the I like Shiny and Skibdian and Lightspeed modifiers by just a little bit. Popper was fairly doable. I don't think I saw any rare cards that would have made it much easier to get to perfect things. Okay, I am 8th right now, which actually I'm 2 points above Goldberry. That's interesting, and that's actually really surprising. I only perfected 1 boss. So with 1 boss perfected, I am already 8th place. I can see somebody, yeah, 1357 with an extra 100 points, and then an extra 50 points on top of that. 1407 would be doable with my RNG if you were able to perfect all the bosses, but unfortunately, I think that would be a big challenge. Actually, I had to reload at least once to survive. So yeah, let me know in comments what you did. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Chimera, Flight, and Deadly Events modifiers, and Matti did really well with 1739, effectively first place. I can safely ignore the scores above because they're using glitches, because Matti basically had a perfect run, perfected 10 of the 16 leads, which was very impressive, got all the bosses, ended up with 5 collector bonuses. So I tried to get collector bonuses, I only ended up with 1, so Matti is tied for the record yesterday with 5, congratulations. Also was able to get I Like Shiny, Mr. Machine, Popper, and Sigvidian, the Well-Fed modifier, and Combo. I think Matti might be the only person who was able to get Combo yesterday. So yeah, congratulations. Great score there. Next you have Gemino was 1726. Gemino perfected 11 of the 16 elites. Now, interestingly, Gemino had 1 Fury lead on Act 2, and 1 more lead on Act 3. He mentioned that the last question mark room that I skipped to be able to get in Sigvidian was an elite, so that definitely helped him with the score. Because of that, though, I did go for that last question mark room because, sorry, for the last shop rather than the question mark room, because I was trying to get in Sigibdian. Because of that, Gemino did not get in Sigibdian, but was able to get Mr. Machine, Popper, the Stuff modifier, which is impressive. I don't think I had a chance. I think I missed it by 6 master HP, but there's no real way for me to get it. And also was able to get Overkill, which was not easy to pull off yesterday, so congratulations to Gemino as well. Next, you have me here with 1664. I perfected 12 of the 16 elites. So yeah, as I mentioned, I skipped the last question mark room. According to Gemino, that would have been an extra elite, although I guess nobody got 17 elites total, so I wouldn't be surprised if for me the RNG might have been different enough for me not to get an elite at the end. I was able to get Insignidian with that shop, and then also got all the bosses. Only 1 collector bonus though, which is a little disappointing. I was close to getting a few more, but definitely not enough to get 5 more, or 4 more, which is what Matti and Goldbeer were able to do. I didn't get Overkill or Combo, but got Mr. Machine, Popper, Well Fed, and the Alex Shiny modifiers. Ole actually, I pinned this comment, had a comment where he listed all the times where the upgraded Eruption was basically the reason I was able to protect something. And yeah, that was, I'm starting to rethink my stance on Eruption in a Chimera deck, because usually I was like, oh, you can't exit Wrath, so it's not that useful, but it did help a lot yesterday, so yeah. Next you have Goldberry in the top 20 was 16-14. Goldberry perfected all the bosses, missed a few elites, but was able to get a total of 5 collectibles. Was very impressive, tied with Mati. Was able to get Popper and Overkill, and yeah, did really well. Congratulations. Next you have Choppy here with 1471. Hobo got 1469. The Dark got 1364, George got 1341, and then missing top 100 just by a little bit. You have Cyberfox with 1297. A shout out to Alex, who died to the in Act 1. Mentioned that he skipped a bunch of question marks at the beginning and then died to the second Gremlin Knob, which I can definitely see. You need some good setups to be able to survive 2 Gremlin Knobs on Act 1. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.